What is your story? How did this begin, Shaz?
The short version. So my sister and I, a few years ago, we were involved in the Westgate attacks.
Okay.
And then on their 5th year anniversary, we were invited to another radio station, which I won't mention because I'm here and I want to respect your house.
Thank you very much.
But we were invited to interview 2 personalities, Kef Joinage.
Yeah.
You might know him.
Yeah.
And Professor Hamo.
Yes.
It was, it's a very hard topic to even just have you can't have a light conversation about it.
Correct.
And my sister is quite, she's a therapist. She talks like this, very political. And I was like,
the complete antithesis.
Exactly. I think you need that yin and yang. Right?
You do, yeah. That balance is important.
Exactly. So the producer came and saw me after. He was like, hey, you're actually really funny. Have you ever thought of stand-up comedy? And I was like, say less. And that's actually how I started.
Oh, wow.
I've always loved stand-up comedy, but no one had told me, hey, you should try this thing. What he didn't know is that I don't need a lot of encouragement.
So some producer who you're meeting for the first time walks up to you and says, oh, my days.
Yeah.
When you were talking, I was laughing. I was in stitches.
Exactly.
So you took it seriously.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, cool. Let's do this. Yeah, that was it.
All right. And the rest is history, they say.
It is.
So what were you doing way before comedy? And when you were pondering about this thing called comedy, did you have to consult so many people? Were you skeptical and scared?
Yes, of course, because it's one of those unusual things, right? It's not like saying, hey, it's not like saying I want to go back to school, because that's kind of like a respectable thing, or I want to get married. Right?
Yes.
Stand-up comedy is like, are you just going to throw your life away? What's going on?
Yeah.
So I had a conversation with my family, my siblings in particular, and they were very like, okay, we don't get it, but Shaz, we know you.
Yeah.
So you do that thing.
And the world is your oyster. Go right ahead. Do whatever you want to do as long as it makes you happy.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much, actually.
Okay.
And then also because none of them, I'm a night owl. That's my life. I love that. And none of them really are. So they would come up for shows, which is a big deal. To organize their lives to come for a show was a big deal. So I guess that's how they show their support.
Yeah.
Which is wonderful.
Yeah. It's wonderful.
And then I've actually done a couple of interviews here.
Okay.
But the TV side of things. And so my parents would tune in on Friday night. They're like, when are these noisy ones going to end? When are you getting on? I'm like, Mom, just wait, So I would tell them to watch stuff like that because I knew I'd be censored. I'd be a bit, more palatable.
Right.
For older audiences.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the beginning.
Yeah.
You're told you can do it.
Yeah.
Now you're doing it.
Yeah.
How long has it been?
So I started in May 2019.
Yes.
And then I took a break. I feel like comedy for me is I do it for a bit, I take a break, I do it for a bit. Also because life happens and I also need to just go observe life before I have comedy.
Yeah.
So since then.
Okay. That's quite some years.
Yeah.
What would you describe comedy is to you? Is it an escapism? Do you feel like it's a satisfaction you've always been craving for in life? Yeah. How would you describe this particular craft?
Yeah. Ooh, I'd say it's that thing. I don't know if there's many things in life that you can say you are super anxious about. And the moment that you're done with it, maybe it's like skydiving, something like that. The moment you're done and you're on ground.
Yeah.
Now, the happy hormones and all of that stuff starts to release itself.
Right.
But the adrenaline rush keeps me going.
Yes.
That's what it's been like for me.
Okay.
So, it's like beautiful pain, kind of. But I love it so much. Like the moment I got the microphone and I'm out on the spotlight, it's like something clicks. And I'm like, okay, let's see who we've got in the audience today. This will be fun.
Correct.
Yeah.
And the audience sometimes varies. You can perform to an audience that is a bit, calm, relaxed, and you perform to an audience that is crazy.
Yeah.
And when I mean crazy, they are in stitches, crazy laughing.
Exactly.
Talk to me about the kind of audiences you've interacted with, and what is the moments where you enjoyed it and the moments where you're like, I think I could do better.
Yeah.
What I did, maybe I'm the problem, it's not them. Talk to me about that. The days that you felt, this is exactly what I was born for.
Yeah. Well, I say one of the first early gigs that I did when I was like, okay, I'm going to try this. We were invited to a corporate gig at Modaiga Club.
Yes.
Which is, I'd never been there before. And, I was full of butterflies and anxiety and very excited. But at the same time, I was like, it's Modaiga Country Club. We're going to do this.
Yes.
And the audience, there was a lot of Mzungus in the audience, with a very stiff upper lip. I can't say that. Say Ebusema.
Stiff upper lip.
Oh, well done. No wonder.
Thank you very much. I need an applause.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one. I had that, and they were like crossed arms, that kind of body language. And one of my favorite things was to see them like let their arms drop and laugh. I was like, oh, the path done. I'm ready.
You've done your
this.
job. Yeah. It made you so
because
happy.
they're not really the audience that we're used to having. Usually it's like younger people, date nights, things like that. That's who the audience is. It's not, the corporate heads at a club after they've done their 18 hole, So it worked out. That validated me in many ways.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Aside from comedy, I think that's 1 out of 10 or 20 or 30 things that you do. I am curious. First and foremost, you are a model as well.
Yes.
And I'm trying to get, you are a singer. I could tell because when I introduced you, you were like,
hallelujah.
Hello. Umesema kigosho tukisema itaenda.
Listen, I'll drop the accent very quickly.
Yeah. You are an actress as well.
Yes.
You are a designer, influencer, and more. I want to know, what is this more? And how do you handle all these things? I mean, it's just you, Shaz.
Yeah, it's just me, Shaz.
Do you have multiple assistants who help you and stuff like that?
No, I wish in fact, sometimes I would love to have like a cute little, millennial.
Yes. You can say what?
Hey, little cute little,
all right.
just like fanciful from the rainbow spectrum. Just fun, it's awesome. But no, right now it's all Shaz. But so I do many things. I'm an interior designer. That's like for work. Like that's where I came from here. I'm a plus size model, which I really enjoy doing.
And you're gorgeous.
I am.
Yes.
I am. No, there's
Absolutely.
no argument. I'm not going to be that girl who's like, you mean? I'm like, no, yes, I
being
am.
modest.
Yeah.
You for real?
Yeah.
Nah.
No,
I am. Thank you very much. I've been told that.
Yeah. There you go. It's true though.
Yes.
And it's one of those things I decided to do for myself because I realized, hey, there's not enough of us. And we need more girls who are big and comfortable and happy to model whatever it is. Jeans, lingerie, whatever. Yeah. And just, show what we wear.
Okay, so how do you handle all these things?
How do I handle them?
Yes.
I don't know if there's an answer for that. Because the thing is that you just do. And I pursue things for as long as I love them and as long as I'm able to. I think that's a big thing. But also I do it because I'm lucky to have a network of people who love me and who support my other things in life. Right. So let's say like now, if I have a gig, there's someone holding fort for me while I come here and talk to you on radio. So that's the how. It's because of the people around me. Yeah. And then also like the fans. I think that's it. Like I was in a popular chicken outlet that has come from another country. Right. Last night. Ordering my chicken. Specific. Listen. Ordering my chicken, doing my thing, minding my business. This girl comes up to me and we end up having conversation. Yeah. And actually she got me at a time when I was in a lull. Right. And it's so nice to say, oh yeah, I saw you at this place and that gig was amazing. We'll try and come for the show on Saturday. So for me, also just being spurred on by fans is wonderful.
It's wonderful. All right. We're back in just a bit to continue this conversation with Shaz Nderitu. And of course, you can